Yo, what's up? What is up, boys and girls? It's your boy, JohnDeau. Let me fix the camera a little bit. I got my laptop. Like that. I think we're going to move it up just a little bit. What is up, boys and girls? It's your boy, JohnDeau, coming at you live once again. We have a lot to talk about today. We're just going to sit here and chat. We got some news. We got a celebrity who passed away. We got all kinds of crazy shit. I'm going to cook for you guys in the kitchen. It's going to be fucking wild. This is going to be the greatest JohnDeau live of all time. So hit that like button, hit that sub button. First things first, we got to open a bottle of wine because I'm a wino. If you guys don't know yet, I'm a wino. I like wine. I talk about wine a lot. I hope none of my roommates come home because I'm going to be talking about crazy shit. They're cool, but they're a bunch of like commies. They're reading like Karl Marx and shit. It's kind of awkward. It could be worse. They could be reading like Mein Kampf or something. But Coraline, get out of the bed. Hang on a minute. Anyway, so let's get this movable feast underway. Where did my corkscrew go? Chat. How can I be expected to run a good JohnDeau live without my corkscrew? It can't be done, chat. It can't be done, chat. So we have right here a nice bottle of Oberon, Napa County 2023 Cabernet. You can get this at Walmart for about 20 bucks. One day I will get an expensive bottle of wine. If this stream gets 5 likes, I will get a $100 bottle of wine and I will have the receipt to prove it. So, my streams average like 2-3 viewers a night. So, like, I'm not going to spend money unless I know I can get a little something for it. Because I'm jealous and bitter. Hold on, I gotta do something. We're just going to be cooking a little bit of steak. Let me turn some friggin' lights on. Oh, that's as bright as it gets? Bruh, hell nah. Hell nah, chat. Yeah, it's either super dark or super, like, glary. But anyway, I got some steaks. I'm just going to fry them. I got to remember to look at this camera because I'm looking at my laptop, trying to keep an eye. If anyone comes by, I want to say hello. We're going to do that in a second. They've been sitting out for about 45 minutes. I seasoned them. Do you guys hear that? Are you guys? Let me know if. I don't know how to say it. But Rob Zombie's got a new album coming out in February. I'm actually really excited about it. I really, really enjoy his music. His movies, not so much. I like the Haunted World of El Super Beasto. That's a classic. El Super Beasto. So, here's to all of you who enjoy my stream, like the stream, subscribe to my channel. It ain't much of a channel, but you know what? You guys make it worth it. So, here's to you. We're going to let that air out a bit. The thing about wine is when it's in the bottle and it's corked, it's going to have a distinct flavor to it. So you want to air it out, let it sit out, let it oxidize a bit. That sounds a little strange, but that is true. Welcome to my live stream, viewer. Are you a wino? What kind of wine do you like? Let me know let me know. Let me know what kind of wine you like. This is Oberon, Napa, California. I'm really not a good singer, but I sing because it's fun. So, can you hear me all right? Am I sounding okay? I know I look good because I got my camera. I got my Sony ZV-E10. I love it. It's a great camera. Good for vlogging. Good for skits. Holy shit, we got 2 viewers, bro. Audio is good. Swag, bro. Swag. So, we're going to let that sit out for a second. Today marks a very, very sad day. Today is the last day that Dinosaur will be at Animal Kingdom. Now, I may be the only person in the world who cares about that, but that to me does seem important because Disney is replacing it with Indiana Jones. Now, if any of you saw Disney's Indiana Jones movie, you'll know that it tanked and lost $250 million at the box office. So I don't know what the math is. I don't know what the bean counters at Disney are doing, but it doesn't make sense to me. The Carnotaurus, God bless him. I hope he enjoys his retirement. This is a toast to him and a toast to you, my viewers. I love you guys. Thank you. This is good stuff. This is good for a $20 bottle of wine. Again, I only spent $20 on it. This stream gets 5 likes. I will bring the receipt for a $100 bottle of wine. Dead ass, bro. Dead serious, bro. Okay? Dead effing serious. Get down. Yeah, you. It's the cats. Roommates' cats. They're actually pretty cool. The roommates are. The cats are a pain in the ass. But that's cats. So, without further ado, I think we're going to light up the stove here. Are you guys winos at all? Do you drink wine at all? Are you like a beer guys? Whiskey, water? I don't know. Tequila? People like tequila, right? I like tequila. I'm more of a whiskey guy and a wino, but that's fine. I might actually hit the gym later. But anyway. Why does Disney closing down Dinosaur matter? Because I think I'm only come on, get in there, bro. It's being difficult, as most wines are. Again, this is Oberon, Napa Valley. You can get it at Walmart. Liquor stores cost about $20. It's pretty good for $20 wine. All right, down. Bruh, cats, are you guys cat people at all? Cats are a pain in the ass, bro. I love them. But bruh, cats, bro, they're crazy. So we're going to move the camera a little bit here just so we can get a good look at the stove. Oh my God, I hope I don't knock this down. All right. Can you guys see it all right? Bro, hell no. We're going to adjust it. It does suck only using one camera, bro. GTG, but thanks for streaming. Cheers, and here's a thumbs up. Thank you, Jupiter. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Jupiter's a G, bro. I love you, brother. Second best planet in the solar system, by the way. Second to Earth, of course. Or Neptune. Where do you guys stand on the Saturn versus Neptune debate? That'd be I'm going to start that poll. Hold on. Oh, hell yeah. We're going to change this right there. We're going to point that down a bit. Get the stove nice and piping hot, bro. Oh, shit. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, hell Bro, my roommates, God bless them, they do not clean up after themselves, bro. It's fucking crazy. I'm over there playing Black Ops 7. But anyway, we're going to get a little bit of soap. And we're going to clean this bad boy. Because that's what's up. That is what good Samaritans do. We're going to move this out of the way. I don't want to get water in it. I love water and I love wine, but I don't like mixing them. What was I even talking about before I got distracted? I'm like, Dinosaur. So the reason I'm particularly pissed is not because I had any intention of riding the ride. I live here in Florida. I could have driven, bro, hell no. I could have driven out, spent the $300 or whatever for a ticket and rode the ride. But I thought about it and I said, you know what? If I go, there's going to be a bunch of Disney adults, weirdos in their 40s, a bunch of fatzos, and Disney is a park for children. Now, I don't have kids yet. I'd like to have kids, get a nice wife, you know. American dream, wife, kids in a house, fancy car, you know. But we're going to let this dry out a bit. The park is designated for children, not for TikTokers and weirdos who cry when they see Minnie Mouse or Cinderella's Castle or whatever. There's plenty of clips of those. Disney adults are cringe. Theme park adults are cringe. Go to Romania. Go to Austria. See real castles. Know what I mean, Gene? But I'm disappointed mostly because I have a niece and nephew. The niece is going to be 4, and the nephew's 2. So they're at that perfect age where dinosaurs are still magical creatures. And I love dinosaurs too. Everybody loves dinosaurs. People pretend that they're just for kids, but they are not. Dinosaurs are great. Coraline, do you want to say hi? You want to say hi to my stream, Coraline? I don't know if you can see her. I don't know if you can see her from there. There she is. Coraline! Come on. Say hi. Can you say hi to the stream? She's shy. She's a good kitty, God bless her, but she's shy. I gotta wash my hands again. And I love the Carnotaurus. The Carnotaurus is the best dinosaur of all time, primarily because of Disney. Disney's influence on people's imaginations, on the things they enjoy, their taste in music, their taste in film, the storytelling, all that, is wonderful stuff. It's beautiful stuff. And Disney cemented the Carnotaurus as a pop culture icon through Dinosaur the Ride and the movie. And now it's gone. And that is unfortunate. I am very sad. Can we get an RIP for the Carnotaurus? God bless him. I hope he enjoys his retirement, but I need another sip of wine. Here's to the Carnotaurus. Rest in peace. W's in chat for Carnotaurus. So I'm more angry that my niece and nephew won't get to experience that ride, the dinosaur, the Carnotaurus, the amazing effects, the animatronics, all that stuff. They will never get to experience that. And that's a shame. For even putting aside the fact that it's being replaced by Indiana Jones, which no one under 40 likes. Hardly anybody watched the Disney movie. Clearly, from a business perspective, I get that Indiana Jones is a more recognizable IP, but I just don't see the math there. Okay, the millions of dollars it'll take to create the ride, maintain the ride, relative to how much they spend on that IP, versus how many people will actually ride the ride or watch the Disney movie is strange. And I don't understand it. So we're going to move this back over here. We're going to tip this down so we can see the freaking stove. All right. Bro, that's awkward as fuck. But you know what? We'll move it back. We'll move it back just a little bit, chat. How does that look? Am I cut off? Bruh, hell no. Let's zoom in. We're going to zoom in on the freaking stove now. Hopefully it works. Oh, yeah. That's fine. No one has to see my ugly face. It works. We're going to dry this stove pot right now. And we're going to cook these bad boys up. Doesn't that sound like fun, chat? One's in the chat if you like cooking. Two's if you're lazy. Holy moly. Let's get some butter. Now, I have a confession to make, chat, loyal viewers. Love you guys. I have a bad habit of undercooking my meat. I had a steak yesterday, or maybe it was 2 days ago, and I cooked it for 4 minutes on each side. And it was still pink in the middle, like medium rare. Where's my spatula? Here. Oh, where's my phone? I gotta go grab my phone, set the timer. All right. Now, these steaks in particular that I'm using, bro, why is there no light in this fucking room, bro? It's super thin, not very thick. We're going to cook it for about 3 minutes on each side. All 4 of them. Boom. That's what's up. Now, considering the fact that we are talking about the end of an era, I'm not on camera, the end of an era, we must discuss the passing of one Catherine O'Hara. Catherine O'Hara passed away. She was known for Schitt's Creek, Home Alone, Beetlejuice. Great actor, great comedic actress. Very funny. Wish I could have met her. She passed away. And that's sad because she deserved better. And we're going to give a toast to Catherine O'Hara. Rest in peace, Miss O'Hara. All right. That's really sad. We got about 2 minutes left before we got to flip them. About 2 minutes left. I wanted to talk about the Super Bowl. I keep forgetting who's playing. But was it the Philadelphia Eagles and the Patriots? Who do you guys have in the Super Bowl? Let me know. Are you guys even into sports? Like I know I talk about a lot of random crap on my channel, but like sports is such a big thing. I'm a Dolphins fan. The Dolphins, worst football team, the second worst football team in the world. The first, of course, being the Detroit Pistons. And that's coming from someone who was born and raised in Detroit. Detroit City, all that's good, and they all know tricky. Click, click, boom, just as soon as they hit the room, you can hear them holler, goon squad in this bitch. You can hear them holler, goon squad in this bitch. You can hear it. That's what's up, bro. You can hear them holler, goon squad in this bitch. You can hear them holler, goon squad in this bitch. Yo, all right. 30 seconds left on the stakes. Let's see how they're doing right now, bruh. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that sizzle. Nothing beats steak, bro. Nothing beats steak, bro. I'm actually going to eat this because I want to go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a couple days, and I'm slacking. I'm getting lazy. That's the timer. We're gonna flip the stakes right now. We're gonna flip the stakes right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna flip the stakes right now. Oh yeah. All right. We're gonna flip the stakes right now. Oh, by the way, speaking of steak, Black Ops 7, Season 2, launches this week. The 5th, I believe. Are you guys hyped for it at all? Let me know. Let me know where the Black Ops 7 Season 2 hype is, bro. Let's go! I'm going to do a poll. We're gonna start the poll for Black Ops 7 Season 2. Oh yeah, bow. Oh yeah, bow. Oh yeah, bow. Oh yeah, bow. Oh yeah. I could be a good singer. If my voice weren't so hoarse, I would actually be a really good singer. A toast to compositional competence. I got to say, this is actually a pretty good blend. Again, for the record, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not getting paid to do this stream. I'm not making any money. I'm doing it for free. So hit that like and sub button. Be a G. Support my channel. Pretty please with sugar on top. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Again. How much time do we have? Minute left. Drinking Oberon, Napa, California, 2023 Cabernet Sauvignon. Excellent blend. We're gonna win the day with Black Ops 7 Season 2. Oh, yeah. All right. Now that the hate for Black Ops 7 has died down, I think people are starting to appreciate it more. I think everyone's bought it. They're playing it, of course, as they will. But, man, oh, man, this game was wrongfully hated. Best Black Ops 7 game of all time, chat. All time, chat. One's in the chat if you love Black Ops 7, bro. One's in the chat. Again, the greatest Black Ops 7 game of all time. All right, our steaks are done. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at this shit, bro. Look at how perfectly seared those are. I guess not seared, but cooked. Bro, do I make good-looking steaks or not, chat? One's in the chat if these are really good-looking steaks, bro. One's in the chat. If you're watching this recorded, hit that one button. Type 1 in the chat. Or type 2 in the chat if these are ugly as fuck and you want to kill yourself in Minecraft. I don't know. They taste okay. That's what's important. So we're going to wash my hands. For Black Ops 7 Season 2. Oh, yeah. I was actually playing Black Ops 7 before I started the stream. Because I care about the game, bro. Obey your master. That's the song. Master of Puppets, bro. Banger. All right. Black Ops 7 Season 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to get this stuff out of the way, and we're going to give these bad boys a taste. All right. Let's cut these. 3.5 minutes for a steak this small should be okay. So it should not be super duper extra pink in the middle. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at this. Look at how well that's cooked. Bro, fuck yeah. I guess I have a bad habit of cooking steaks undercooking them, I guess I should say. Because, boy, oh boy, I've just had the runs the last couple of days. Like, I've been bloated and gassy, digestive issues. Banging. So that's JohnDeau's cooking recipe. Very informative. Season it, let it sit for about an hour. and cook it. Fuck yeah. All right. We're going to move this bad boy right here, like so. And, ah! Let's see. Okay. We discussed Dinosaur. We discussed Catherine O'Hara. God bless her. Love Home Alone. Love Beetlejuice. Schitt's Creek. All that stuff. I just saw her in a show with Seth Rogen. He was a movie producer, and he was a fuck up. I don't remember the name of the show, but if you know what it is, let me know in the chat. I got to look that up. The Studio. Is that how a satirical cringe comedy television series created by Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg? When was this show? One season? March 2025. March 26th, 2025. Okay, so it's relatively recent. Rebecca Hall is in that. The lady from Godzilla X Kong and Godzilla versus Kong. That's cray-cray, chat. That's cray-cray. W's in chat for Rebecca Hall. I don't know if she's going to be in Supernova. I hope not, because she's a really bad actress in that. But she got 2 movies. I mean, let's be honest. She got 2 movies. That's enough. We're going to have one more bite of steak. But don't tell nobody. It's a secret. Most exquisite. Bruh, hell no. Anyway. I've basically covered all my shit that I wanted to talk about. What the fuck is going on in the world? What are the Democrats up to? Have they gotten their heads out of their asses yet? They just won a Senate race in Texas. That's crazy. In Texas? Really? Hold on. I'm going to share my screen. Bro, guys, check this out, bro. This is crazy. This is why Democrats upset in the Texas state Senate race is a big deal. This was 4 hours ago, bro. So this is like breaking. The hits keep coming for Republicans ahead of the 2026 midterm election, but even amid a series of panic-inspiring results for the GOP, a new outcome in Texas stands out. Democrat Taylor Remmett pulled an upset in a Fort Worth area district, beating Republican Lee Wamgsan's 57-43 in a runoff election in a solidly Republican district. It's one of the biggest upsets on record. Okay, bro, that's crazy. Guys, do I want to stream to the CNN experience? Or do I not care? I don't care. Democrats have been overperforming in special elections by big margins, pretty much ever since President Donald Trump won the 2024 election. But Texas is one of the biggest swings to date. While Trump won the district by about 17 points in 2024, the Democrats held a 14-point lead with nearly all of the vote counted as of Sunday morning. That's a roughly 31-point difference on the margins and one of the party's strongest recent special election performances. By way of comparison, the big Democrats' overperformances in congressional races that got lots of attention last year were generally in the high teens and low 20s. Also, this will be the first time a Democrat has represented the northern part of Tarrant County in the state Senate since the early 1980s, according to longtime local political journalist Bud Kennedy. No kidding. The district is bigger than a U.S. congressional district. Trump got involved and it didn't work. Fundraising. How do you say this? Wamsgans? Bro, if I had a name like Wamsgams, I probably would have lost too. I won't lie. Bro, that's how do the Democrats win in Texas? Like of all the states in the country that I would expect to flip, Texas would not even crack the top 10, yo. Not even the top 10, bro. Maybe the top 20. Certainly the top 50. I'll say that. It definitely cracks the top 50 of the states I would expect to flip Democrat. That's insane, Bryce. You know what? Just for sheer clout, we're going to toast. Here's a toast to the lady who won. Congratulations. Guys, are Democrats W's or L's? L's or W's for the Democrats overall? Bro, when Gavin Newsom runs in 28, it's going to be crazy. I can't wait to be able to legally defecate on the street, bro. That's going to be so much fun. The Nets versus the Pistons from an hour ago? Bro, fuck the Pistons, bro. The Pistons. Detroit has the worst sports teams in the universe. The Lions, the Red Wings, the Tigers, the Pistons, bro. Like all L's, bro. Straight L's. 4 L's in a row. Quadruple L, bro. That's not what's up. That is not what's up. People don't want shitty teams who lose. They want winners. And Detroit has yet to supply them with winners, bro. It's so unfortunate, bro. Luckily, I've got the Miami Dolphins and the Marlins and the Jaguars. Is it the Florida Jaguars or Florida Panthers? I actually don't know. I don't watch sports. But that's fucking wild, bro. Do you like the flowers? Is that a W or an L in chat for the flowers? Let's see. What else has Disney been up to? Have they picked their new CEO yet? So Bob Iger's going to leave. Can Josh D'Amaro break Disney's succession curse? What is this curse? Josh D'Amaro is widely considered a front runner to be the... Bro, I'm not subscribing to the New York Times. Oh, God. You know what? We should probably talk about the weather. I don't know if you know this, but down here in Florida, it's supposed to be warm. It's supposed to be sunny all year long and beautiful and warm. It is 44 degrees right now where I'm at. 44. And it's going to get cold. It's supposed to drop down to like the low 30s, bro. Like this weird like freeze, this wind chill, whatever. Bruh, hell no. I can't even sit by the pool, bro. First world problems. I'm still going to go to the gym because I'm not a bitch. But That's not what's up. W's or L's for winter, bro. Mm-hmm. All right. So we need to read this article. I'm not going to share my screen because it keeps fucking up the screen, but I'll post a link. I'll share a link, chat. We're just like diving back and forth, bro. This one is posted by Variety. I don't feel like subscribing to the New York Times or Washington Post or Wall Street Journal or any of that other crap, but I'm going to post a link. That's the link right there. Click that link, read the article for yourself, whatever. Bob Iger to step down as Disney CEO before end of 2026 report. There he is with his smug face. Bro, Bob Iger, I feel like is a fine CEO. Like, he made the parks lots of money early on. It was the don't say gay bill and the woke politics and the ideology and shit that really fucked up Disney. And that's not Bob Iger's fault. Bob Iger's job is to see where the money's going. They're putting their finger and trying to see which way the wind is blowing. And the wind was blowing in that direction. So it only made sense for them to try and make money off of that with the oppression, fucking all that garbage, bro. It didn't work, thankfully. It's not dead yet, but that is unfortunate that we have to submit ourselves to that, bro. A toast to Bob Iger. We misjudged you, sir. Anyway. Bob Iger may be exiting the mouse before his CEO contract expires at the end of the year. Iger has told associates that he plans to step down as CEO and, quote, pull back from daily management, unquote. But anyway. Iger has told associates that he plans to step down, blah, 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 blah. People close to him that he's all ready to move on from the grind of being CEO and that he was frustrated by conflicts at ABC over the nearly week-long suspension of Jimmy Kimmel in September over on-air remarks the late-night host made about Charlie Kirk's killer. Yeah, he fucked up. Jimmy Kimmel fucked up, and you know what? He took you down with him, Bob. Bob didn't have anything to do with that. Like, it's not like he's in Jimmy's ear telling him what to say, you know? But Bob got in trouble, and I think that's primarily the reason he's stepping down. The peer pressure, the political pressure. Disney, you done goofed. You done goofed, bro. Bro, this is absolutely insane, chat. The appointment of the next CEO will be determined by the full board, and we currently expect to announce the appointment of the company's next CEO in early 2026. Disney chairman James Gorman said in Disney's 2026 proxy statement filed last week. The company did not identify which execs are on the shortlist, but said each internal candidate is going through a rigorous preparation process, including mentorship from Mr. Iger, external coaching, and engagement with all directors. The two leading candidates to become Disney's next CEO, according to analysts tracking the situation, are Josh D'Amaro, chairman of Disney Experiences, who oversees the company's parks. The guy who thought Indiana Jones was a better idea for a ride than Dinosaur is going to be in charge of the parks, bro. Hell no. Hell no. L's in the chat. L's in the chat. L's in the chat. L's in the chat. Bro. What the fuck? Who thought that was a good idea, bro? Absolutely not. 0%. 0%. I'm eating some steak. Bro, Disney is fucked. And Dana Walden, co-chairman of Disney Entertainment, whose purview includes the global streaming business. For what it's worth, online betting markets are heavily favoring Diamaro. Bruh. Maybe it's a blessing that Dinosaur closed down. They couldn't ruin that IP by making the Carnotaurus transgender or something. Bruh. I know I'm wearing a Disney property sweatshirt. I know. Thank you. The Wall Street Journal report also said Iger has told several associates that, quote, he would like to spend more of his time and energy on other things, such as sailing his new and larger super yacht, the Aquarius, unquote, which was delivered to him last summer. What does this guy see? What is this guy's salary? I mean, Disney, he makes a lot of money. Disney CEO Bob Iger received a total compensation package of $45.8 million for 2025 alone. Okay, let's see what it was in 2023. Because 2023 was like, okay, Disney received a total yearly salary of $31.6 million in 2023. Okay, so that's in spite of how many? Oh my God, how many Disney movies flopped in 2023? In 2023, Disney experienced Disney. Oh my God. In 2023, Disney experienced a historically bad year at the box office, with reports indicating that 7 out of its 8 major theatrical releases underperformed or flopped, resulting in massive financial losses. High-profile failures included The Marvels, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Haunted Mansion, and Wish. The Marvels was identified as a major bomb, losing over $200 million. Other underperforming titles included The Little Mermaid and Elemental, both of which struggled to meet high expectations. 4 of the top 5 biggest box office bombs in 23 were Disney productions. Collectively, these failures led to an estimated losses of nearly $1 billion for the studio in 2023. Bro. It just doesn't make sense to me, chat. It just doesn't make sense to me. Start a Q&A. Will the next CEO of Disney be better or worse than Bob Iger? I know like everybody hates Bob Iger. Like everybody, from like political commentators to vloggers, drama channels, like everybody's pissed off at Bob Iger. And Bob Iger is a retard. I get it. But the same guy who thought that Dinosaur was a shitty ride and needed to be replaced by Indiana Jones is going to be running the company. It's not going to be this Dana girl. No one knows who she is. No one cares. Right? I don't know who she is. Who the fuck is this Dana girl anyway? Dana Disney. Dana Walden. Yeah, no one knows who she is. Dana Michelle Walden, née Friedman, born 1964, is American businesswoman and the co-chairman of okay. So she's been around for a while. Bruh, hell no. Worse than Bob Iger. So we got a poll and a Q&A going. We're going to end the stream at about an hour. I think an hour is good. We got a couple viewers in here. What do we have, like 2-3 people? That's not bad for me. Anyway. Guys, what the fuck is going to happen to Disney now, bro? What is going to happen, bro? It just doesn't add up, Chad. It just doesn't. So, what are the takeaways that we can learn from this experience? What Disney movies are coming out? Like, okay, so the Super Bowl, they're going to show the Avengers Doomsday trailer. They're going to show Toy Story 5, which is embarrassing. Toy Story 5, bro. I didn't even like 4. But anyway, that's just great, Graham. It's wild AF, chat. Absolutely insane, boys. Holy nay. All right. We're coming up at about 52 minutes. We're gonna end the stream probably in a couple minutes. We'll go for 55. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in, who tuned in, even for just a brief moment, saw my face and got bored and left. I love you guys too. You don't love me. It is not a mutual feeling, clearly. But I appreciate you guys coming by, and I appreciate the support. And I can't wait to be live again. I'll probably do another thing maybe tomorrow. I do have to game more, but I don't have good video when I game, and I don't have good audio. So I need to get like equipment, and I keep telling myself I got to do it. I'm actually going to do it. Anyway, holy crap. Disney. Is Avengers Endgame or Doomsday, whatever it's called, is Avengers Doomsday gonna flop, chat? I think so. I don't see much hype surrounding it. I don't see anyone talking about it the same way they were talking about Endgame or Infinity War. I just don't think it has the legs to do it. Nobody cares. Phase 4 sucked. No one likes Phase 5. Like, what good movie came out in Phase 4 or 5, bro? Exactly. So that movie's going to flop. Toy Story 5 hopefully flops. And I feel bad for saying this stuff, because as much as we raw dog Disney, as much as we shit on them, as much as we mock them, it all comes from a place of wanting them to do better. We want Disney to make good movies, make entertaining movies, to tell stories, to improve their craft, and they just refuse to do it. So, guys, we're going to end the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you're watching this recorded, I'm going to be live a lot more often. I'm going to be live again on Tuesday. I'll probably do something Tuesday. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, watch my videos, come watch me stream, watch my shorts. Doesn't matter. I don't care. YouTube buries my videos anyway. Tell the algorithm that you enjoy hearing from me, even if it's a lie, because I'd appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll speak with you again soon.